Hi, my name is Andrew Duncan, and for my 2018 science fair experiment, I did the electromagnetic railway experiment. But that's not the most important thing here. The most important thing is maximizing your talents for Christ. Matthew 25:14-30 talks about that, and I believe one of the talents that God has given me is math and science. So I spent an extra 4 days perfecting my poster so it would glorify God and so it would maximize my talents for Christ. So, back to my experiment. For this experiment, the main component was a coil about 1 inch in diameter and 1 foot long. This is uninsulated, just bare copper wire, 18 gauge. I use this as the track. Now, if you're going to build a track, you probably have a train. This is my train. It's a AAA battery with N48 1/2 by 1/4 inch rare earth magnets on each side. So, to test, I push this thing through here, and it would self-propel itself through. My independent variable is the number of magnets on each side. I tested 3 tests with 1, 3 tests with 2 on each side, 3 tests with 3 on each side, and 3 tests with 4 on each side. So, what I was testing for is the speed. I wanted to see if I could make it go faster. Because who doesn't want stuff to go faster? So that's my dependent variable. Then my control variable is this coil, having it in the same place for every experiment, using the same coil, using the same kind of battery, but every 3 tests I had to get a fresh one because it would deplete and that would affect it, and then it wouldn't be a control. And then I used the same magnets from the same pack of magnets that I ordered. So everything's the same, so I can actually prove something. So my hypothesis is that a AAA battery with 3 1/2 by 1/4 inch with 3 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch N48 rare earth magnets on each side will achieve an extended and effective travel speed, overcoming the limits of traction and weight for this particular design. So I just said one with 3 on each side would self-propel itself through with no bumps or stops or anything. So here's my results. A train with 1 magnet on each side, which is train 1, completed the first one in just under 1.2 seconds, then didn't complete the next 2. Train 2 obviously completed its 3 tests in less time than train 1. As you can see, they're less than here. The max is about 0.1 less, and the next is from 0.8 to just over that. So train 3, as you can see, has obviously less time to complete tests than train 2. As you can see, it's less than most of them. But look at this. Train 4 has way less values than train 3 for the time it took to complete each foot, of course in seconds. So, train 4 didn't just increase in speed the amount that train 3 did, it did additionally. And I compare all of their averages and translate their average speed to complete each track in feet per second. So train 1 completed it in, as you can see, there's a little blue dot which represents 0.024 feet per second, which is a very small amount. And for these incomplete values, I assign them an extremely high value of 60 seconds to achieve a graphable result here. So from train 1 to train 2, there's a pretty drastic increase from nearly 0 to just over 1, about 1.2 feet per second. So, but as you can see here, from train 2 to train 3, we didn't get that much of an increase, about 1.2 feet per second to 1.3 feet per second. But here is the real thing we figured out. Look at this. From train 3 to train 4, it went from about 1.3 feet per second to about 2.6 feet per second, which is absolutely incredible. And something else to know about this is after I did this one, this guy, which helped me to prove a lot, I did the same thing with 4. Of course, after I did my 3 tests, with the same battery, I pushed it through three additional times, and it was able to complete 3 additional tests in addition to the tests that I recorded. The 3 other trains were only able to complete 3 tests, and the battery was too depleted to even do anything. So not only did we increase speed, but we also increased efficiency with more magnets. So my conclusion is, surprisingly, with 2 N48 rare earth magnets on each side, I achieved a sustainable speed, overcoming the limitations of weight and friction, while, because of the increase in the magnetic field strength, the models with more than 2 magnets achieved even greater speeds. So, as I increased the number of magnets, the speed increased. It's not like we have a little bit of a parabola. So, due to limitation of materials, I had to stop testing because I didn't have any more magnets. So this is good for you because it opens the door for you to test this experiment. Maybe with 5 you could achieve like light speed or something. Wouldn't that be cool? So I just want to say thank you to my mom for filming this. I want to say thank you to my teacher for teaching me just the scientific method and everything. And then thank you to my sister for this pointer, and then thank you to God for giving me this awesome abilities. Bye, and God bless. Oh, and I want to thank my dad for helping me on my project. Thanks, and God bless.